The World Builder's Journal, Episode 12. Welcome back to Kyber One's channel, and once again, this is the Fair Shake, and I think we've learned a lot about what's actually in this book this time, actually going through it rather than getting upset at the prospect of not being kind of a face value purchase, I guess. I'd like to thank everybody for watching so far. Okay, episode 12, question 56. What incentive would someone have to offer you, excluding gold or any monetary reward, that would ensure you would help them with their quest? Well, that's a loaded question. It depends on what their quest is. What is it they're trying to accomplish? Is it out of your way? Are you in the middle of something? Like, who knows why you're willing to do what you're willing to do for no reason? Like, they just need help and they're going to give you some reward. But if you're in the middle of saving your kingdom from a dragon, do you have time to go help this pirate out raiding this imperial vessel to free his helpers that were helping him, like, the other pirates? That's what I'm talking about. It just, what incentive would someone have to offer you, excluding gold or any monetary reward, that would ensure you would help them with their quest? Like, that is so very dependent on what their quest is and what you're in the middle of. All right. 57. Describe a monster that your hometown told stories about to frighten disobedient children. What did it look like? This sounds a lot like a previous question. Question 34. Describe the strangest creature you've faced in your adventures. What were your first impressions of it? How did you encounter that creature? Or how did your encounter with that creature affect your character in their journey? Okay, and then once again, 57 is describe a monster that your hometown told stories about to frighten disobedient children. What did it look like? Well, once again, it's along the same vein, but not really, because of the fact that this is a creature designed to scare children, so we're not sure if it's real or not. And I think some things that are described to children to scare them should be exaggerated and not exactly what they seem, because when you ask players this question, it should be kind of fun, like, oh, there's a creature that can eat an entire flock of sheep if the shepherd's not careful, or something like that. That could definitely be a very fun Session 0 question. 58. Now that you're grown, you discover that the stories about the monster were real. What do you do? So that's kind of on the nose. Like, it's a two-part question, so it's not really two separate questions. Okay, question 59. Describe your fantasy character. How would their personality and their goals translate? What would their hobbies be? What would their job be? Yeah, I'm sorry, they have a character sheet, correct? Like, so far this batch has been a little down for me. All right. Question 60. You wake up in the middle of an empty tavern, covered in blood and missing your shoes. What happened? Yeah, that seems like a reasonable question, because if you want to stick your players in that situation, you should have an idea as to what happened. That's a fair question. All right. That's it. Carbon 1 out.